In your notes in section 5.5, there's one more section, and I'm doing this as a separate video because one class will be ready for this at one day, the other class will be ready a different day. There's one other method I want to show you that I just want to introduce here. By the way, I'm on page 19 in your packet. One method I just want to introduce here that we're going to see that it will come back later on in the unit, actually in the very final section. And this method is called solving by graphing. Taking a look at this equation over here, x cubed minus 5x squared plus 3x plus 9 equals 0. How many solutions will that equation have? I hope you said 3 solutions. Of all the methods we looked at, I think I don't see a GCF, certainly not quadratic like. If I try factoring by grouping, you don't have to copy this down, but if you try factoring by grouping, you're going to get, let's see, we've got x cubed minus 5x squared plus 3x plus 9 equals 0. GCF, x squared, we're left with x minus 5. GCF is a 3, we're left with an x plus 3. That's not going to work. You've got to have the same thing left, and we don't. None of the methods that we've seen will work for this. So there is another method we can use that has some big downsides to it, but will sometimes be very useful, and this is called solving by graphing. What we're going to do is we are going to graph y equals x cubed minus 5x squared plus 3x plus 9 on the calculator. If you don't own a graphing calculator, here's where you can use that Chrome extension, the TI calculator on the Chromebook. What's the difference between this equation and this function? Well, my equation has a 0 in the place of y. I need to find where y equals 0, which is really just a fancy way of saying I need to find the x-intercepts. And that's what we're going to do. Find where y equals 0, which means find the x-intercepts. And then tell the x-coordinates. And that's it. Can you please take a moment and graph this on your calculator? Okay, hopefully you can see my screen. I'm going to graph x cubed minus 5x squared plus 3x plus 9. I'm going to make my window negative 10, 10, 1, negative 10, 10, 1. I'll change it if I have to. And I want to find the x-intercepts. Let's see. This first one over here, I'm going to go do... So actually, you know what? See if you can go find the x-intercepts. My first one is giving the x equals 1. And we're just going to tell the x-coordinates of these things because the original equation I wanted you to solve, x cubed minus 5x squared plus 3x plus 9 equals 0, there was no y in there. It would only make sense to give answers with x's in them. I've got my first answer. Next answer, let me try to find this x-intercept. I'm going to use second calculate, find the zeros. I'm going to move a little left, enter, a little right, enter. Hopefully it'll find it. Maybe. It looks like it's trying to tell me 3. Oh, I need 3 answers though. Any thoughts where that third answer is going to come from? Usually we're just going to see the 3 x-intercepts. I don't see a third one here. Any idea where we're going to get our last answer from? Look at that graph. It's hitting it, bouncing off like a parabola. That tells me 3 is going to have a multiplicity of 2. That's where the third answer is coming from. X equals negative 1 and 3 with a multiplicity of 2.